From Omro down to Mayville, from Rosendale to the Ledge, and everywhere in between, it's time to get you caught up on everything happening in the Flyway Conference. This is the Flyway Focus Sport Report, your home for the best whip-around coverage of your favorite local teams. Now, with all the latest, here's Jordan King.
Good Monday morning to you. Hope you had a great weekend. The Flyway Focus Sports Report is brought to you by Cole Oil and Propane, providing energy solutions for Flyway Conference Communities for over 100 years. Check them out at www.coleoilandpropane.com. Let's start with action from Saturday, starting with girls hoops. It was quite a successful holiday week for girls basketball teams. Flyway schools went 3-0 on Saturday. That brought the record from Thursday to Saturday to 8-2. Successful weekend. Springs won its holiday tournament, but not before Kiel gave them a scare. The Ledgers came out hot with some ferocious defense early and built a 20-4 lead in the first half, but Kiel would come roaring all the way back, going on a 19-5 run over a 12-minute stretch in the second half. The Raiders, with the ball down 2, chance to tie or take the lead. Coach Mitch Redding on the message in the huddle.
They called a timeout, and as a coaching staff, we decided to go back to man and just asked our girls to give each other 19 seconds of man-to-man defense. Just making sure they didn't get that open look from the three-point line, and our girls stepped up to that challenge. So just really proud of the way that they're able to adjust to whatever our team needs.
Springs got the steal. Sophomore Lauren Baker hit a pair of free throws, and the Ledgers snuck away with the win. Jasleen Loins led Springs with 16 points. It's the second time in 3 games she has led the team in scoring. She says it starts on the defensive end.
I think it's actually really important because our 2-3, when we do it, me and Anna, when we go at the top, I think it brings a lot of energy for us. We always know what we have to do, and we get a steal and pass it to each other, so it just works. So then everybody, the energy is just great to get a bunch of steals.
Springs now 8-2 on the year. Omro just keeps winning. Now a 9-game winning streak for the Foxes after they beat Wyowega Fremont 41-28 on Saturday. Omro gave up just 43 points in 2 games over the weekend. And finally, Mayville got back into the win column with a 55-46 win against Clinton at the Fall River Tournament. It's Mayville's first win since November, and they snapped an 8-game losing streak. On the boys' side, Laconia won the Whitewater Tournament on Saturday. Cash Farrell dropped 32 in the championship game. Laconia beat Clinton 79-61. Nick Blank scored 13 and had 7 boards. Ethan Pino added 12, and Cam Smith had 8 points and 7 assists. Both Farrell and Smith named to the all-tournament team. Springs lost to Roncalli 62-43. Emmett Hune had 19 points. Noah Mowell added 9. Springs shot just 2 for 14 from 3 in the loss. And Mayville lost the consolation game at the Marshall Tournament 75-54, the final against Merrill. Saturday was also the conclusion of the On the Water Wrestling Classic hosted at UW Oshkosh. There were 7 Flyway wrestlers that placed at the 66-team tournament. Lemira finished highest in the team score of all 4 Flyway schools that were there. They took 24th. Lemira had 3 wrestlers place. Marshall Hankey finished 3rd at 138. Jordan Lisicki finished 4th at 113. And Merrick Lisicki placed 6th at 150. Omro had 2 placers. Mason Borner was 9th at 126 and Logan Carley 11th at 150. Laconia's Colton Hogner was 9th at 190. And finally, Campbell Sports' Brock Bentz took 12th at heavyweight. Again, 66 schools represented at the highly competitive tournament. Got to beat some great competition just to place. Hockey from Saturday, Springs beat Chippewa Falls 6-3. Austin Westergaard had 2 goals and 3 assists. Khalil Rayback had 2 goals as well. Fondy beat Rapids 7-1, and the Warbirds beat Fox Cities 3-1. That brings us to today's schedule. Wrestling starts at 9 this morning at Ripon High School for the Sergeant Andrew Wallace Memorial Scramble. Winnebago Lutheran, Mayville, and North Fondy Springs will all compete there. 3 basketball games today. Winnebago Lutheran Girls Hoops is at Randolph, 2 p.m. tip there. Campbell Sports Boys is at Sheboygan Falls for a 5 p.m. game, and the Cougars girls team plays at 7 at Reedsville tonight. That's it for this Monday. We'll talk to you tomorrow. For the Flyway Focus Sports Report, I'm Jordan King.